customs and stuff like that. Garth definitely has a bit more familiarity with this, considering he's also in O's Thursday game. But yeah, like, if you guys want to start pitching stuff at me, sorry, I'm moving stuff right now. If you guys want to start pitching stuff at me as to what you want to acquire for your character, I'm not saying you guys are going to get it right now. You guys got to earn it still, but
yeah,
definitely be gonna think about. Definitely be gonna think about. So we could start grabbing like some or we could start doing some custom stuff.
That's
or if you genuinely don't have an idea or don't know where the boundaries are, or blah blah blah. Just pitch me a concept rather, not mechanic.
So hypothetically, with the right sort of role play in place and all of that stuff, could Loa operate in sort of like a symbiotic way or some other means in the same way an invocation would for a warlock?
Ooh, that would be interesting. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Might be super handy.
Things to think about.
Yeah.
Things to think about, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and as with a lot of stuff of at least my designs, start with concept first, theme first. We can work on the mechanics of stuff after that. So second step is mechanic. The third way is explanation. In game, there's a billion ways to juggle those 3 stages, infinite ways if anything, so don't worry too much about how can we explain my character game. Well, we'll work on it. Just start the first 2 steps.
Yeah, exactly what happened with today. Like he was mentioning that you guys were talking about, I think, the other day.
Pitched to me that he wouldn't mind getting some of the trapping elements of Augmenter. I'm like, that would be pretty fitting for Ruhan.
Yeah,
he gets a different strain of runic energy. That makes perfect sense to me. And he brought it up today in game. Yeah, so I think that works out perfectly. So yeah, if you guys have ideas of what custom stuff you guys want your characters to get access to, I think you guys, assuming you guys get to it, right? I feel like you guys are probably gonna level up after the Stone Giant thing, just for rapport alone, if nothing else. But you guys might get this boon, this upgrade, either after the Feywilds or after the Waystones.
Right.
So sooner rather than later, depending on how things pace. So it's not a level up, but honestly, this might be even better than a level up, depending on
what you pick.
Yeah.
What I should say.
The features are the cool things about the level ups, anyway. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
stats are always fun, but the features are
from somewhere else. Like you can grab.
They are really character defining in many ways.
Yeah. So don't worry, Abigail and Veric will have something. I don't know what yet. So this is similar to when you guys got your shade stuff.
Oh,
Instead of me just ordaining it for you, it's you guys have a bit of influence both in and out of character to get to it. So yeah.
Okay.
Yuko, again, look at other subclasses to steal from. Look from other classes to steal from. I will say defining stuff is usually subclass specific, with a couple of exceptions like rogue and stuff like that is all rogue subclasses are is you do a specific type of criminal activity better.
Yeah.
You're still a criminal though.
Sneak attack. What?
Yeah. I mean, hell yeah, you guys could get the benefits of a sneak attack. I'm not saying it's to be scaled to your level. I think that'll be a bit much, but
yeah,
it'd be interesting.
Something like it.
I have a couple ideas actually going now.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm sort of thinking of as well, but.
I would say for you, Garth, because you're the one that was sort of juggling class changes, introducing. If you do end up swapping, I'm not saying you should get a boon which is adherent to both old and new class potentialities. But at the same time you get your boon, you could change classes and then have the boon to correspond to that. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, I feel you.
So you can sort of curtail the what's it called when your body has a sudden shock in its system and doesn't know what to do with it? I don't remember what it's called.
Anaphylactic reaction.
Anaphylactic reaction, that is one way. But there's there's homeostasis, I think. Yeah, so the homeostatic feel is for you as a player. Not that you're gonna fucking die or something as a player. That'd be very weird though. My dark powers.
Shit.
But like to help curb your difference of capabilities is probably the best way I would say.
Yeah,
So
it's
if you
not
could do something like
shellfish or peanuts.
If I was
Yeah.
to do that, I would probably use the boon to pick up fucking Hexblade Curse, because I just really like that ability.
Hex warrior.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you really want something that's juicy.
I think I might tweak some of the effects of it to keep it a bit more balanced, but I think the core components of it that you're interested in are so core to its capability that I won't be tinkering with that too much.
Yeah.
So like
Like
the
that-
healing thing, I don't think anyone gives a shit about most of the time.
Yeah, if I lost that, I wouldn't blink. Like,
Yeah, so-
I don't think it's ever procced, because I've always either had enough health, or I've been unconscious when the person's been killed, so...
It's much stronger in a more, standard D&D setting.
Yeah,
Where
I would 100% agree with that. Yeah.
Like, I'm not devaluing it, it's just, in my specific build, it's just like, it just doesn't pop in.
In your
Yeah.
anecdotal time with it, it's not relevant. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, something to consider.
We'll see.
More tools on the table for us to tinker the narrative with. And trust me when I say you guys might need it.
I don't
know.
doubt it. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. I'm pumped.
I will say
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
have one last chance to get rid of the shard events, and that is Casimir. So
Yeah.
Connor, Abigail, Candidly's dad, the oldest archfey in existence.
Like, the traders just could not fuck with that.
No,
But it's also a
he's
thing
the
of, like-
fucking direct child of a god.
Yeah.
They can't fuck with him. But the question is, do you trust him with that power? Which I already know the answer for Ruan.
I would honestly just leave it up to Abigail's discretion, which is probably not great in the current moment, considering...
Abigail would just give it to Connor.
Yeah.
They had a shard events before in the past.
That is also a good point.
Hey Connor, can you
Not let someone
deal with
touch
this?
I know we took your other one and put it down to scientific research, but could you take this one now?
He probably just sent it back to the
Yes.
Masters Academy, maybe, I don't know. That's the catch, right? Like, what you guys do with the Shard of Ends is important in more than one sense, because if you guys put it somewhere or you give it to someone, that might take it off the board forever.
Yeah.
Even if you guys need it. Right? So it is something to consider. Like, as it's an important item, and it has all the intricacies of being important with it.
Yeah.
For better or worse. So
Yeah. True.
has it come up in narrative and done a bunch of clutch stuff for you guys? Oh, 100%. That's literally how
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys saved
No,
your
it's a
own lives.
fantastic tool. Which is why I kind of
But-
want to keep it, but also, like...
That's
now
up to you
having
guys.
having a much more numerical, like, understanding of, like... It raises the threat rank change, or... It
Yeah,
changes
it's like, what
level
did I
of
say,
threats
5, 10,
from 5
15%
to
to 90?
95. Yeah.
How many stars do you have in GTA?
Fucking, you go from 0
1
to
to
6
5.
instantly.
There's 6 stars in GTA, or is there only 5?
It
have no
goes
idea.
up to 6, yes.
It goes up to 6, okay.
Yeah, people usually
I
don't
never
go beyond
played
5
GTA.
because I die.
The gameplay like GTA I do not care about.
That's not
Like,
for everyone.
Saints Row was a one-time exception because of how stupid it is, and it knows it's
Yeah.
stupid. That's the only
Yeah.
exception I've ever done for it. But like GTA, I can't fucking do it.
Saints Row
Yeah,
3.
I just have a friend that played it a lot.
Hmm.
Would rave about it. Not my cup of tea.
I think
I'm
it's
not.
fine.
Yeah, so- I'm not bashing people that do like it, but it's just
Yeah.
saying so.
hmm And I've never really played it either, to be honest.
Yeah,
Could-
Scheduling, by the way, before I forget, I am
Yeah.
good for next week.
all right.
Oh,
Mercy?
yeah.
I
I
thought-
will be working,
Yeah,
but
so it's just gonna be short.
but
Bot.
I
But.
do have a holiday coming up
Hey.
on the 22nd and 23rd, so I will be free for 3 weeks in a row again.
Hey.
Nice.
After that, it's
So-
just the
so
8th
next
and 9th.
week- Next week, no. 15th.
No,
I should say-
22nd.
Yeah, 15th, 22nd, and 29th, I will be free. Only thing is,
Nice.
yeah. Only thing is, though, I'm visiting my parents, so I won't have access to a computer, but I will have my iPad. So
Chit-chat.
I
Okay.
can just-
Well, if nothing else, then someone can screen share.
yeah. I'll take a
Because they
screenshot.
just
of
put that
my-
feature in for Discord that you could look at screen share stuff on. Like,
we
mobile.
could do an always doing chores thing for you too, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And like,
Oh, we could- And
I
then
can
we
just
can
like,
pull for you.
yeah, and I can just get like a screenshot of my my spell sheet, character sheet.
As a concept that popped in my head, if we
do
run
it one
into
time.
them, we could in
So-
theory give Anella the shard events.
Oh yeah, you could run into your previous character's girlfriend or more at this point and give her the shard of Mends. That is potential. You guys could give it to one of the courts. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
How to disrupt balance in the Feywilds. Step 1.
Give them
yeah,
a nuke.
Yep. They're just gonna start killing each other. Like, oh god.
Yeah, but yeah, you could do that.
She's less powerful than him, without a doubt, but like she's still highly influential in the Feywilds. So
Yeah. So there's a number of different things. Like, there's one thing I'm gonna set, but there's a number of different things that you guys could think of that I didn't think of it at all right now because I'm stupid and tired. Yeah, like you guys are free to think of stuff. I don't mind. Yeah, this is. If you guys see the new Matt Koval video, it's like players don't watch this. You guys can fucking watch it. It's very situational advice. He's like, you could sort of subtly manipulate your players into going to the idea you want by commenting on it and being silent upon ideas you don't want them to go to. I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit at all.
It's relevant. He's suggesting.
I really don't care. I'll comment on all your ideas, and I'll fucking call them good, smart, stupid, unexpected, whatever, man. Whatever.
It boggles my mind that that's news to anybody.
Yeah, like
that's a basic idea of like the illusion of choice in video games. Like, oh, you
No,
have
it's
this massive
that
option,
basic human interaction.
Also, that
Yeah.
It's like if
The
you
thing
don't
is,
show
like-
interest in something, they don't show interest either. Wild concept.
Yeah, well, I would say I get why it works. It makes sense why it works, but it has a counterpoint, which does happen with you guys, and with my Wednesday group too. His thing is when you pause. So, like, say like there's an idea, right? Say we got to break into the jail. We could idea number 1: dress up as prostitutes and for the guards and try to break in. AK, pull Mulan. All right, Mulan.
That's
Idea number 2: we kill the guards. We kill all the guards. Break our friend out. Okay, one of those is suicidal. One of them is funny. Bit weird, but it would work, right? And for whatever reason, these are the 2 ideas that the player group is stuck upon. It has to be one of these 2 ideas. Either glorious death or funny bit. One of those 2. I, as a GM, don't want you guys to dress up as prostitutes or drag queens or whatever and force the guards to get in. Or I do want you to do that. I don't want you to commit suicide.
Understand.
So his logic is I should comment as to why your idea won't work. Or put obstacles. I was like, oh, well, what if the guards are gay? Or, what if the guards are just immune to that stuff? Like, they're very dutiful. Bring up questions and stuff like that. In Matt Koval's example of this, that's not his example, but his description of it, this would thusly cause players to figure out solutions and get more invested into the idea. Makes sense, I guess. What I know happens is it shuts down the idea when the GM comments as to why it won't work. Which is, by the way, what you guys shouldn't do. If I comment on something not working, it's because I'm trying to challenge your guys' notions on it, not because like I want the idea to fail. I'm just trying to make sure that the solution makes sense versus something stupid and suicidal. Yeah, I think the 3 of us could take all the guards in the fucking La Bastille. Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
you know what,
Rose and Fia, they're just gonna fight the guards that are in the fucking trader town. It'll be fine.
And that's how the French Revolution started.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, if you guys see that video crop up, feel free to watch it because it is very situational. Like, it's such a situational like trick because it doesn't work. Again, like I've done it with you guys before, where it's like, oh, well, have you guys considered this? And it's like, shit. All right, and then back to the drawing board.
As a quick thing, because we never decided if we were going to do anything with Bethany's like cool ass loot.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, you commented on that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So if you guys want to bring them up next week, that's fine. Because this is in no way like a bash or a diss, or it's just an outright observation. When Kirsty, you're working, it's just outright a short session because you go early, O goes early, so you show up late. Like, it's just an outright shorter session, which is absolutely fine. So if you guys want to sort that out next week, that might be something. I think next week, since it is going to be a shorter session, you guys are just... There is a reason why I numbered you guys, by the way. But not to any severe sense. But I think next week you guys are probably just going to meet the Tavish household, which is, say, Chasavir and Kyra Tavish, Abigail's mom and dad, one of which is the son of a god, and the other one is a quirk who is married to the son of a god. It's crazy, right? It's wild. Yeah, so you guys will just be able to talk with them, and they'll be able to meet you guys. They've heard so much about you.
I am worried.
You're worried. I'm the one working for his, like, brother in a very long line. Very far.
Casper doesn't mind his brother. Casper loves his siblings, in a distant sense.
Out of attacking range sense.
It's a trait that is instilled, or was being instilled into Abigail. It's instilled into Catalina. Family requires sacrifice.
Sort out.
So, you know, Casimir lives through that. He accepts that his brother is a fucking killer of their entire species, and just lives with it. It's fine. But yeah.
That is
so
how
that's
many
probably what's
people
gonna happen
define
next session.
family, yeah.
Yeah.
Family
And
above all else, to the extreme.
Yeah. And Connor is... Well, that's the thing. Casimir is blood. Blood beats all.
Yeah.
Connor is not that. Connor is opposing of that. He believes in you pick your family. And that real family wouldn't warrant such extreme amounts of sacrifice if they really were your family. Which would go along the lines of Connor's upbringing, right? But yeah, so you guys will be able to talk to them and have some team biscuits with them or something. I don't fucking know. I guess it's up to you guys. And a number of other fun things. I assure you, it won't just be an awkward thing of meeting Abigail's parents. Imagine how Barrett's gonna feel, right?
Haha. In light of recent circumstances, more so than otherwise.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was wild. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, you help us sort this out? Yeah, I can kill her. No.
Actually,
they could genuinely
that may not be the worst idea.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, that
We
last
will
one.
see next week. I think there's a number of a true spirit of the Feywads, shenanigans and mischief that could happen next week, even if it is shorter. On the matters of the items, I will say a couple things. I know for a fact O doesn't care about the stud leather armor, considering how first off he just got +3 armor. First off, he wears heavy armor.
Second.
So the stud leather armor +2. I think only one of you wears light armor. And that's Thea, right?
Yeah, I really am.
So if you want it, it's basically yours because no one else would use it.
Race will
Varric.
judge you super hard if you wear dragon scale, just letting that be known.
Fair enough. Bear can use it as well,
Yeah.
but the same problems apply.
I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying I'm gonna give you some stank eye.
It is
No.
white dragon scale, so it is cold resistance.
Oh, that's just not gonna suit my look, I'm afraid. So,
Right. Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah,
Lightning or
yeah.
nothing. Am I right?
I'll lose the
Exactly.
+1 and still have resistance because it doesn't fit my fashion sense.
Exactly. I mean,
This outfit is Gucci.
yeah. I can't
Yeah.
mix colors.
I need a new armor made. Can I have it out of tiefling, please?
Hey,
Yes,
you're
actually, you have skin right there. Wait, hold on. Hey guys, wait.
Yeah,
wait.
right.
fired.
Rose, come over here. We need your arm.
Hold on, I don't get fire resistance anymore. I got burnt.
I will say black ice is worthless to I think every one of you because
Pretty
none
much.
of you can attune to it.
Yeah.
None of you are lawful evil,
No.
like chaotic evil or other types of evil or lawful and stuff like that. Yeah, but none of you are the combination. Like I would
Of
even
lawful
say
evil.
close to lawful evil.
Yeah, no.
I didn't do a
Derek
sit down
becomes
on my
more
Wednesday group
obsessively
because stuff
murderous.
like I got brought up, but like your guys, I can just give the boy consent. None of you guys are lawful evil.
Hi, dog.
Evil, maybe. Lawful, maybe. Depending on which one we're going to talk about. Lawful, evil combo? No.
No. And,
The closest one would be Abigail, if anything, but
Yeah, I
she's
can
unfortunately
see that.
true neutral now. So that's a shame. She's true neutral now.
Oh no, she can't be a psycho murderer. Black
Damn.
Ice is definitely not cursed. Definitely.
It's
I should have
not.
done that last time I did that. Last
It's
time
not
I did
cursed,
that
no.
bit.
You know,
Here's what Black
speaking
Eyes
of lawful evil, Crash,
Don't.
Do you
fight
know what kind of
words.
vibes I got from? I suppose I should call her Varric's fiance.
What? Crazy?
Well, that and also
Obsessive.
Drow.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, especially there's a line in one of the early Drizzt books by Salvatore where they talk about a character whose family has been wiped out, more or less, and they call him. Is it Mesoj? Hanet? Yeah, I think that's his name. But they call him Mesoj of no house worth mentioning
Damn.
because
That's
his family is gone from the whole city, so to
Ecosystem.
speak.
So he's
Yeah.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all dead and gone. They don't exist in the eyes of the society anymore. So, yeah.
That's a
like,
harsh
yeah, I can-
blow to
I
the
can-
ego.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I found it, by the way. Black Ice is a +3 short sword. It uses it can use charisma for its attacks, and it has assailant evil creatures caught in the mortal realm,
Evil creatures
So-
caught in the mortal realm. That is so specific.
as dictated by whoever the holder is, as what they justify as evil.
That's
So if you're a
interesting.
crazy person, you could dictate good people are evil people.
Depends on perspective.
Exactly.
People
But the
who
catch
give
is,
money
it
to the
contributes
poor.
to unlawful evil people. So there's a bit of irony in that, right? And of course, creatures killed by it cannot be brought back short of a wish spell until souls are released.
Until they're released, how about?
Hold that boy laughs in wish spell. Just kidding. That would be something.
I mean, we have no idea how
If you
powerful
become
the thing
lawfully
up on
evil,
the
then
back
it would be a
is.
hell of a weapon. Let's see. The Tranquil Shroud might be something of interest to all of you. Oh, except maybe Ray's, because he already has a cloak of protection, right?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I have a cloak
So you
of
have just
displacement.
placement. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't stack cloaks.
And Ruhan
No.
would rather keep the one from Annabelle.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care
So
that
I
it's
guess
like
that would
mechanically
be
worse. He just
two
doesn't
of you
care.
on the table here. Well, you guys and NPCs.
Oh yeah. Are they stacked up on magical stuff or no? Or attuned stuff, I should say.
Abigail more so than Varric now, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. Abigail has...
What does it do?
Nope, Abigail's topped off, so she can't use it. And then Varric... I'll tell you what it does in a second.
If I remember correctly, it was like
Eric only has
protection +1. Eric only has 2. Okay.
No, Varric only has 2. So he
and
could
we
take
can
it.
have 4 now. I forgot about
You
that.
got 4 now. Or in the case of Fia 5, because Laughson and Kindler badge.
And now she's a level higher, so at some point there's gonna be
Well-
like a point where we're only 1 level behind, but she's gonna have +2 to proficiency compared to us.
Correct. But yeah, so the Tranquil Shroud is a cloak of protection as normal, so +1 to AC and saving throws, I believe, is what it is. But it also has the ability to cast Calm Emotions on yourself defensively, even if you're already hypnotized or charmed or otherwise.
Right,
The,
that's
the
what
cloak will actually protect you from being charmed or frightened 3 times a day.
That sounds
Super
like a
handy
great
to have in a
Varric
place like
item.
the Feywilds, huh?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it sounds like a great Varric item.
I don't know. The thing is, like, it gets +1 to AC, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, +1 to saving throw. Also pretty there's no downside. It's a good cloak.
Yeah, absolutely is.
So it's a question of who wants it, because, like, again, we already talked about Ruhan and Ray's already having that cloak slot fulfilled, so to speak, or equipped, rather. So that really only leaves... Abigail's topped off already.
Tie
So
it around
everyone
your
needs
waist,
to
wear it like a skirt.
Maybe. Yes.
Gotta,
Just, you
you
know,
gotta protect
put
the
on a
goods,
kilt.
you know?
That's what the hood's for.
Yeah.
How many magic items does Fia have attuned right now?
4, I think. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So I've got
So,
room for 1 more.
yeah, so you have the badge itself, you have the talus, the Assyrian Ivory Talisman, you got the Bardic Instrument, and you got the Scimitar Speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also have
So yeah, you have room for 1 more. Honestly, here's the thing: you have the lowest AC.
I do.
Yeah, she actually probably should
Yeah.
use it. And having the anti-charm
Wow.
thing is probably good.
I mean, yeah, nobody else wants it. I'm certainly not going to say no.
Well, I'm not saying I don't want it, but he does bring up a
It would
point
be
of like
best
you
put into
definitely
your
need it.
hands.
Yeah, I also have shield, so like I can cast shield on myself in most cases. So like, yeah, you should take it.
I'm adding a thing to your thing right now, Kirsty, of Tranquil Shroud to AC. Boom.
Thank you.
1. And then also to your save modifier, because also pause that. Tranquil Shroud. 1.
Were you gonna take the armor or no?
Oh, no, I can't do that to my main man. Really.
Understandable.
Real homie moments.
Yeah.
It might
Tranquilizer dart. I mean shroud.
Let's see. What should we call today's session? What did you guys do today? You guys talked a lot. It's been Nadia.
More
I
importantly,
just find
we've
Nadia
been
this time
crazy
around.
bitch.
I like her.
Yeah. I don't think she's changed that much, weirdly enough. Like, she seems, like, pretty similar. It's just we met her in a different scenario.
Yeah, which is what I was going for.
Yeah.
I think because I think last time we met her, I think I only, because I think that was technically when I was on holiday, wasn't it? So I think.
Oh yeah, that's when you're kidnapped in the necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a
so I don't really have
strange
much
way,
to-
she seems less gung ho.
I think that's
But she
because
seems.
we disarmed her.
No, I mean in terms of presentation, her mannerisms, but she seems more sharp, more dangerous.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, this is very much. I was actually gonna prep for this last night, and I'm not doing it because I had to help a buddy proofread an essay, and then I had to help a buddy finish a quest in Apex Legends. But I was going to prep a bit more in detail, but so I ended up doing it this morning. Your guys' interaction with Nadia, I think, would have either consigned her to death or given her a chance at life. I think that's basically the long and short of it.
Sounds about right.
If she was a cunt to you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys would have been happy to be like, or in character rather, fuck this bitch, I'm out, let her die. If she was a
pretty
cunt.
much. Mm-hmm.
Which is, neither here nor there. Definitely push the buttons a bit with the aggressive slap of reality. Yeah,
But also,
yeah.
like, it did serve its purpose.
Yeah.
I am I'm entertaining the notion of O being present for the conversation surrounding the letter and the relationship.
I think
What
Ruhan
will never be,
would-
unfortunately.
I think Ruhan would be invested in the food more.
No, I think.
No, I think he would have been. I think he would have been on Latoria's case.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It would just lay it out on the table there. Oh no, he can't marry because he's already in a relationship with me. Putting that out there right in front of everybody, like laundry time.
Yeah.
He's, I imagine Ruhan's just like, he's already claimed. Like, what are you doing here? Shut up.
Yeah. So, interesting thought experiment. Not gonna happen, unfortunately, but interesting thought experiment nonetheless.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you guys met one type of crazy bitch in the sense that she wants to kill her brother, and you met a different crazier bitch who's like a stalker. Or
Mildly
Stan,
unhinged.
Mildly.
Oh yeah.
Well,
She's
I'm
a
trying to be
thieving
nice.
cat, as they say in
I think
Japan.
the severity of such remains to be seen. I think.
Like, it's impressive how obsessive she is after knowing him for only the beginning 7 years of her life, most of which she probably just doesn't remember.
Well, who knows if she's
All right,
not
session,
into
No,
I got it. Whoever said the word severity, I already forgot because I'm tired. Boom. Severe devotion. Session title. Easy
Hey.
cap. Oh, that's it too.
It was probably Fred. It sounds like something Fred would say.
Yeah.
Fred's
Session
pretty
41. I can't wait for you guys next week if you guys leave the Tavish household.
Provided we do leave.
Yeah.
Provided
Yeah,
we
for like a
don't get
3-hour
sucked
session,
into
might not
something.
happen. It honestly, no, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
don't worry about it.
If anything, I'm happy to be able to play with us
That was not a comment on you being here for less time. It was a comment on us being us.
Yeah. Talking seems to be a strong point, especially when it's between NPCs. That's sort of the thing. Before, Abigail was just giving like, "Hey, we need to talk about how my life might be a lie." Now she's like, "Hey, can you kill someone for me?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, can you assassinate someone for me?" See, now we got the dark
Would
hooks
she jump?
into
Would she
Abigail's
jump
mind.
to murder and assassination instantly?
Maybe.
Oh no, Abigail. Maybe we shouldn't have let her shoot guns.
I don't think the gun is the problem there.
Yeah, video games don't kill people. Guns don't kill people. Do people kill people?
No, bullets kill people.
Touche. Hey, you can kill someone with a gun by like hitting them with it enough times. No more
sure.
than your fist, I guess, but
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, Abigail now has some dark inclination.
Imagine what would happen if a bullet cost like $1,000 a bullet.
Imagine how a few gun-related deaths there would be if you charge $100 a bullet. All right, Dave Chappelle. Or is it Dave Chappelle? I think
Abigail would spend the money.
$10,000 is, I think he says.
10,000. Yeah.
$10,000.
Abigail would spend the money.
What's his bit? Like, if you see someone get shot, you must have been like, damn, he must have done something.
You must have really pissed off. They spent $10,000 to shoot you. You probably deserved it.
Yeah.
Abigail's just like, I've now learned to use a gun. Okay, let's go.
She knows how to use a sniper rifle so she can assassinate Lady Latoria.
I mean,
I like how this is becoming more and more of an actual idea as we keep talking about it.
Because it's just like, she feels like she's at an extreme right now that she might do it without thinking.
I will say, I don't think Cassiopeia would agree to it without standing certain clauses.
Yeah.
Like, he will do it, but she needs to just agree to stuff, which is the catch.
Murder may not be the most effective choice either.
Maybe.
it's the most
Manipulation
satisfying.
of documents and fact.
But it's the most satisfying.
Yeah, we could just.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
like
the way,
those
did you guys see the
documents.
new picture I put in there for the session?
What did I do?
It's a black and gold.
Oh yeah, your profile picture. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I don't have profile pictures.
Oh yeah, that. I forgot about that. I was
I
gonna
don't
ask
have
what
profile
about.
pictures turned on. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I got
I'll
it.
go
I got
outside
them
the
all.
game and look at it.
No, I will put it here.
That's great. You posted this before, haven't you? Or am I drunk?
A similar one.
Okay, so I'm drunk. Gotcha.
It's very pretty.
I forgot that mine was still Sandra, and it will not change.
I need to change my
Fantastic,
one as well.
fantastic. Wait, so just double checking, Kirsty. So you're gonna get out like the same time as last week, right?
Yeah, but the same times. Yeah.
Given
Given
that
that
an hour longer.
I know.
Those
Given,
are-
of course, the handover doesn't last a fucking age again, because half the time.
Were you hungover last week? Like the whole time?
No. Handover. It's like
Oh, handover. I thought you said hangover.
Yeah,
I
we
was
have to like.
I was like, you're
yeah.
hungover?
No. Oh, fuck,
You're drinking
I'm
at
not
work?
doing- I am not doing a 12-hour shift hungover. Jesus Christ.
If
No,
that
it-
happens
Yeah, I thought
again,
you were like,
Crash gets
damn.
to sleep even longer.
Yeah, oh no, it was we have to do reports at the beginning and end of the day to just sort of tell how everyone is, and the seniors like to talk a fucking lot, and you're just like, hey, I was supposed to be out 10 minutes ago, can I go home? No? Okay, cool.
Just,
It's fun times.
Throw a brick through a window and that'll get their attention and be like, hey, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
now. I want to stick around.
Yeah, I think I've
You
started
broke
doing
my
it, yeah,
window.
but-
Yeah, you should let me go.
That's crazy.
Bye.
I'm thinking what boons to provide to Abigail and Varric. There's some part I wants to give Abigail bardic inspirations, because then now, Kirsty, you can benefit from bardic inspirations then.
I feel that would be fitting for her, honestly. To an
It would
extent.
be, but I might entertain other ideas.
Yeah, of course. The first idea isn't always the best. And then for Varric, can he get like?
I think
super gun
Varric's might
abilities?
depend on if I get motivated enough to tweak up Gunner, because I could see a case for him using guns, but maybe not. Actually, no, he uses bows in this iteration, so maybe not. I don't know.
He uses bows and stabbing utensils.
Maybe a Queric thing would be interesting. Like a Queric
Wait,
channel.
he uses both? I thought he used a gun.
Use a gun underwater.
Oh, and that was only like half the game, so that makes sense why I think it's done.
Yeah, I might give him like a channel of Enders, and I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, they are long or short rest.
Yeah.